All right, welcome everybody. Today's video, we find ourselves out here west of Bangkok. We are at Damnoen Saduak floating market. This is probably either the one or two best floating markets in the area. Amphawa and this one are the ones that everybody wants to come over here and take a look at. Now, I made a video from here about a little bit less than a year ago, and the floating market was pretty quiet. We took a boat tour and we went out into like down the canal and stuff like that, and it was okay. This floating market was pretty quiet, so I wanted to come over here today and see how it looks and compared to then. So anyway, let's look around and see how it is. So this is when you first come in. They have all the wares here on the side of the canal, and then they have some of the boats and stuff like that. A lot of the little restaurants, so you order food out of the restaurant right here, and then you eat it like on the bench and all of that. They have a little dock here. Here goes somebody selling all of their wares, all the vegetables. You got a lady here selling the noodles out of the boat. She's got the red pork, which she makes the bap mae mudang, and then it has the little pork balls and stuff. And a boat going by. Now, my last video here, we did a little boat tour that goes out into the palm forest. We're not going to do that today. We're just going to look around. You can take these boats right here. You can hire them out. They have two different kinds. They have these here that have the motors, and then they have the paddle boat. I kind of like the paddle boat. It's quiet. The ones with the motors are a little loud. But the paddle boat, you go through, and they actually go through the area where you buy stuff from the sides of the canal. So they'll pull up, and the lady will grab the boat with like a little hook, and then pull you over there, and then you can shop from the boat. Yep. So these guys here just come back from their little canal tour. Yeah, last time I think I paid like 200 baht for it. I'll have to check the prices out of it today. Okay, so there's the prices. 200 baht per person for the paddle boat. The motorboat is 300 baht. So it wants 4 to 6 people in a boat. So to give you an idea of some of the wares they're selling here. So they have the Sam O, which is 120 baht, which is it's kind of like a pomelo, which is the version of the grapefruit. And then they have it in a little container right there for 100 baht. And coconuts. Then they have some of the sugar. There's a lady over there in the boat. Got her hat on and the umbrella. And some of those little snacks for like 20 baht for a little plastic container. And they sell the coconuts and plants and stuff out of the boats here. Some of the little mini bananas. It's like some fish food. Coconuts. Some more of the fruit. Limes. Just all the normal stuff that you see at most of these little floating markets. Bananas and some honey. These little rice snacks here for 20 baht for the small ones. Yeah, the prices here are a little higher than you would normally pay, but you are paying for kind of the environment. Lady paddling on by. I mean, it's not every day you can come to a floating market. Banana? Torai? Torai? How much? 20 baht? Okay, so 20 baht for a little clump of the bananas. And then she has some farang. Farang? Farang gin farang? My gin? Now, the Thai word for that is farang, which is guava. Put Thai my gang. So the joke is farang gin farang, which means if you're a foreigner, they call you a farang. And the guava is also called a farang, and gin means eat. So the joke is foreigner eat farang, or foreigner eat a foreigner, and they laugh about it. It's kind of a funny joke. All right, so we're going into the main part of the canal over here. All right, so this is what everybody comes here to see. They want to see all this boat traffic here. Now, the floating markets, it's a little bit of a misconception. Everybody kind of thinks of a floating market just the boats, but most of the floating markets back in the old days were built on the land, and people would come up to the floating market area in boats and everything, and then they would do all their business here. They would do all their trading, buy and sell the goods and everything here at the floating market. You can see how many little boats they have and everything. This is pretty cool. So they have over here, she has a big boat. She's selling all the like the teak wood products and everything. And if you come here, this is more of a early morning. So probably like the highest point of anything at this market is like 9 o'clock in the morning. So if you want to come and just see it absolutely jam-packed, that is the time to get here. And most of the tours leave from Bangkok, you know, early in the morning. They'll pick you up at your hotel at like 5:30, and they'll get you out here. You can see here, this lady here sells the little snacks, and then she's selling some more of the fruit. And then everybody over here is eating like the noodles and stuff on the shoreline. So this is the restaurant for everybody that's eating those noodles. So she cooks the noodles right there. She has the pork and the little blood and everything, shrimp, all of that in there. And then she cooks it in there, has the propane tank at the front of the boat. And a little bit of a traffic jam over here. Yeah, it's pretty fun. And then here got some more people going out on the little boat. Yeah, it seems a little busier than last time we came, which is good. So the lady here, she paddled right up to the side of the boat, and she's going to sell them some of the fruit. Or she's going to try anyway. Yeah, they just grab a hold of the boat and then they pull themselves over. It's great fun. Yeah, they're all jockeying for positions to sell stuff. Looks like she has the Thai desserts and stuff. Yeah, this is great fun. Yeah, if you want to come over here, you definitely got to take the little boat. And the ladies wear the old style hats, which is awesome. Over there, she's got some ice cream for sale. There, she's selling some more of the fruit. And then all that up on the shoreline. And then fermented guava right there. And some bananas. You can see how they operate. So these are the little vendors. So they paddle the boats by. And then you can pull over there and buy whatever you want. Oh, looks like these guys are back. This is the first floating market I ever came to in Thailand. And they had these guys here, they would have these snakes. So you could pose for pictures with the snakes. And they weren't here last time, but it looks like they're back now. You see the speedboats, they really go through pretty fast. And then over here, she's cooking up some of like the little fish balls. And this is the other side. They have like a little bridge that goes over the canal here. And they have some more places set up over here. And this is where all the boats paddle. So they go down that way towards those palm trees over there. And they take you, they unload you at like a little shop that sells all the handcrafted teak wood stuff. So I have one of my favorites here, the goyang, the grilled bananas, and she has the grilled corn on the cob. You usually get those, like the goyang for like 20 baht, and the ears of corn for 20 baht also. Now it does look a little busier than when we were here last time. There's a few more of these little stalls open, and it looks like there's quite a few more tourists and all of that. So this place is getting back to form a little bit. Still not near as busy as it was pre-COVID. I mean, this place before COVID was just jam-packed. Yeah, this old timer here, he's got the homemade rolled cigarette and he's paddling these guys away. And she's posing for pictures up on the front of the boat. Yeah, that's funny. Okay, so on the other side over here, they have a couple more of these little boat places. So you can get it for, 2 people can go for 200 baht, and it takes about an hour or so. And then they have quite a bit of little spots here to walk along and look. Yeah, all of this was closed up last time, so it's good to see that it's starting to come alive again for these people that this is their business. Now, getting over here to Damnoen Saduak is pretty easy. There's a lot of little vans that you can hire out to bring you over here. You can jump in a taxi and come over, and or just come by private car or motorcycle, whatever. I just come over here by motorcycle. It's about an hour and a half or so away from where I live. It's pretty easy, and it's a good half day to come over here and do some of this. A lot of people go to like the train market, the Mae Klong train market, and they do that kind of as a combination. So they do that and this in the same day. And it's definitely worth it. If you come here, you got to jump on jump in a car or a van or whatever and get over here. See either this or Amphoe, or you can go to like the Klong Lat Mayong or the Talang Chan, which are closer to Bangkok if you want. So yeah, I would recommend definitely a floating market if you come here. So she makes up the kanombu and the little Thai pancakes on the boat. Now, if you want to take the motor boats right here, they take you outside of the market, so you go to another area. Oh, so this is new, I haven't seen before. So they have these now that have a little electric motor. You hear the hum of it? Yeah, I like the lack of noise, that's pretty nice. Then they have these also that seats a few more people. That one isn't obnoxiously loud. Now the little canal goes right up there, probably about another 500 meters or so, kind of goes around, and they just have it lined with shops like that. And some of the things you can buy artwork like this, and they'll wrap it up. So you can buy some of this and then you can actually have them ship it back to your home. And they have all these shops that sell clothing, all the normal knickknacks that you see. The little coconut bowls with the mother of pearl inlay, Thailand t-shirts, the little bags. These are always popular. And these pants right here and the little skirts. And they're pretty inexpensive. A couple $100 baht for most of this stuff. Earrings, bracelets. Yeah, if you come here, you can buy some of these pants and then you let everybody know right away that you're a tourist, which is always nice. Yeah, all of this was closed up last time we came. So it is definitely getting back to normal, but it's still quite a bit quieter than it should be for kind of the attraction that this is. This is pretty great. So you can actually buy some of the old hats right there. Kind of funny. I wouldn't have them, but you could buy it as a souvenir. And then they have those little frogs that make noise. You see those people selling those everywhere. This guy's selling the stuff, and then this tour boat's going by. So these guys right here, Prow Boat Service, they have a little setup here, and they'll do the paddle boat for 200 baht for 2 people. Yeah, this place here was closed up last time we came. So this is Prow Souvenir, and they have the Prow Boat Service, Prow Coffee, they have everything. They have a pretty big operation. They have a little restaurant here also, but the restaurant part's not open. So here she's making up some of the dessert. You can hear one of those speedboats that's so loud. Just had a collision here, mid-channel. She ran right into the lady selling the guava. And all the kids getting some fruit. One more look at this little channel here. And she paddles up, sticks the guava out as a free sample, grabs the boat. Then she'll crash into that one, try to get some fruit. All right, guys, that's going to finish up our little video over here at Damnoen Saduak Floating Market. Yeah, this is a great thing to do. It's still relatively quiet. It's not as busy as it was before all of the lockdowns and everything, but it is recovering a little bit. It's still, you know, I would say probably like 40% open or so, what it should be. There are a lot of tourists here. There's also a lot of the local Thais that come over here, and they do this also. They come over, do the little boat tour, buy the fruit, they buy food and stuff like that from the vendors. This Damnoen Saduak is more of like a morning to like noon floating market. If you came over here and you get up early in the morning to come here, a lot of people will come here and they will do this and then they'll go to the Amphoe. The Amphoe is more of an afternoon market, and you could do both in a day. They're relatively close together, and it would be a lot of fun. Or you could go here and then go to like the Mayong train market, and like that's where they have the market on the railroad tracks, and it's a big touristy thing to do. So it would be worth it. It's an hour and a half or so out of Bangkok. You can jump on a van and come over here, or a taxi, however you wanted to do it. It would be worth your time. So anyway, guys, if you're new to my channel, this is what I do. I go and I show you things that I see over here in Thailand. And subscribe, and then you're notified whenever I post like new videos. And if you've been here, or you want to come, or you have a comment about it, leave me a comment down below, and then smash the like button. It just takes a second, and that way helps get my channel promoted and everything else like that. So anyway, guys, from over here at Damnoen Saduak Floating Market, from I guess it's Samut Sakhorn, Thailand, or Amphoe. I'm not sure what province this is, but it's west of Bangkok. So anyway, guys, remember, life is a journey. Until next time, enjoy.